It's that time again! Time for us all to hang out and lift each other up and tell each other how smart we are and talented and rich, particularly after you win some trivia. So let's find out exactly how much we're playing for tonight. As you can see on this wheel, there's $1,000 slots, $2,500 slots, and $5,000 slots. Whatever we land on, that's your prize tonight. Whatever we land on, that's your prize tonight, and I will speak clearly for the rest of this game. Woohoo! Let's do this thing. Let's spin the wheel. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, and a peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. $2,500! Oh, I'm so proud of myself, and you can say that too, and I'm going to be so proud of you when you win it. I told you we're going to lift each other up. So here's how this is going to work. Stay right where you are. In literally 30 seconds, we'll be right back with the trivia game. 10 questions. You have to answer each one correctly. If you get them all right, you win a piece of that $2,500 prize. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here, you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
Hello and welcome to my TED Talk about why people are so obsessed with me. I will tell you the secret in one sentence. Give away a bunch of free money every night. That's it. See? I am very self-aware. I know you all love me for my money. What? It's okay. I don't mind being a sugar mama. It works. We go together like sha-na-na-na-na, doopity-boom-da-bum. Shall I demonstrate? Tonight, I am giving away $2,500. You're gonna have 10 questions. You'll have 10 seconds to pick your answer and choose wisely, because once you tap, there is no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the money, and you'll probably leave, because as I already said, I know you only love me for my money, but you know what? Prove me wrong. Stay, love me for me, and play along. Okay, all right, you ready to do this? Here we go. Question 1. Sunscreen is used to protect skin from what environmental factor? Sun, wind, rain. Sunscreen is used to protect skin from what environmental factor? Sun, wind, rain. Sunscreen, the least glamorous but the most important part of your skincare routine. Sunscreen is not messing around, and neither should you. Seriously, wear it every day, even when it's not sunny. You could still get a sunburn. I am hard-pressed to find out why or how, but that sun is sneaky and she will burn you. Especially if you've been talking smack about her online behind her back. She will find out. And yes, if you're listening, you got the answer. But this is only Q1. I hope you lathered up, because from here on out, you're on your own, display bees. Question 2. How many magnetic poles exist on the Earth? 1, 2, 3. How many magnetic poles exist on the Earth? 1, 2, 3. Yes, the rumors are true. The Earth is one giant magnet. And magnets themselves have the same number of poles as the Earth. No, not online poles. Although I'd love to know where you stand. Was that dress blue and gold, or was it black and white? We may never know. But back to magnetic poles here, because all magnets, just like the Earth, have a north and a south. Now, I'm no math wizard, but just by doing a quick head count, I'm seeing a clear answer. Simple as pie. And no, not the math pie. The Earth has 2 main poles, and we are all vaulting into question 3. What is the name of the book where you'd be most likely to find the definitions of words? Thesaurus, dictionary, almanac. What is the name of the book where you'd be most likely to find the definitions of words? Thesaurus, dictionary, almanac. Okay, well, call me crazy, but it seems like the best place to find this answer would be in one of these books. This is a classic what came first, the chicken or the egg. Personally, I like my eggs for breakfast and then my chicken a little later in the day, but look at me making everything about food. This question is not about food, but all this thinking is making me very hungry. So what do you say we all break for a quick snack? That was a test, just like this one. Yeah, we finish the game and then we feast. Even if you don't win, go get yourself a quick bite. You deserve it. You'll find all the words you'll ever need in a dictionary, and right after this game, you'll find me in the pantry. Question 4. Which of the following is a term to describe the absence of government? Monarchy, anarchy, democracy. Which of the following is a term to describe the absence of government? Monarchy, anarchy, democracy. All right, let's take attendance. Economy? Oh, good, you're here. Let's see, culture? Great to see ya, yeah. Government? Government? Has anyone seen government? Ooh, really hope they're just tardy again. They cannot afford another absence. Last time government didn't make it in, there was all that fighting and chaos. Truly a cluster. Well, looks like we'll have to carry on in their absence. If monarchy is a government ruled by a monarch, then democracy is a government ruled by a demo. Real sick EP you just put out, bro. Frat bros making mixtapes? That's anarchy. And anarchy is when the government is ruled by nobody. Anybody ready for Q5? Anybody? When placed in front of the word dozen, this denotes an extra item has been added to the base unit. Chefs, books. Chefs, cooks, bakers. When placed in front of the word dozen, this denotes an extra item has been added to the base unit. Chefs, cooks, bakers. Of all the units, a dozen is definitely the most random and chaotic. At its base, it's 12? Dozen, girl, go home. You're just throwing random numbers around and you are drunk as a skunk. And then to make itself even more random, dozen was like, oh, what if I added a silly little name in front of me and that means there's one extra? Dozen, who's making these rules? LOL, I am. So 13? When will we ever need 13 of something? LOL, I don't know. A collective head shake for dozen. But hey, if I'm buying cupcakes and cookies, I'll take a baker's dozen. Dang, bakers, you don't get enough credit for being the most generous profession. Thank you. Question 6. Creator of the FX series that follows a group of vampires living in modern-day New York is from what country? New Zealand, Ireland, India. The creator of the FX series that follows a group of vampires living in modern-day New York is from what country? New Zealand, Ireland, India. A show about vampires living in modern day, however they do not sparkle when they walk into the sun. I know, I too was a bit disappointed. But we've got to be honest and say that Twilight created an entire set of unrealistic expectations and glittery skin on your vampire lover was unfortunately just the tip of the iceberg here. The rest of the iceberg was codependency and literal bloodlust. Much like Twilight though, this show is a comedy. What, you don't LOL at Twilight? What We Do in the Shadows was created by Jermaine Clement, famous Kiwi genius. Unlike vampires, you all definitely do not suck. Question 7. This type of espresso beverage contains only milk foam. Cappuccino, Americano, Macchiato. This type of espresso beverage contains only milk foam. Cappuccino, Americano, Macchiato. This is a drink perfect for anyone hoping to watch their figure or hoping to suck any remaining fun out of their lives. Yes, I think only truly pretentious people order this drink because they're also the only ones who actually know how to pronounce it. Hint, hint, it's not spelled like it sounds. I'll keep my coffee drinks fun, please. And by that, I mean I'd like to not even remotely taste the coffee. Please. Make mine whole milk with a shot of caramel sauce, thank you. Order up for all my display bees, but did you order the right answer? Macchiato is the drink that would rather you save that milk for your cereal. Question 8. The brand that manufactures this type of spirit partnered with Game of Thrones to produce a special White Walker edition. Rye whiskey, Scotch whiskey, bourbon whiskey. The brand that manufactures this type of spirit partnered with Game of Thrones to produce a special White Walker edition. Rye whiskey, Scotch whiskey, bourbon whiskey. Winter may be coming, but was Winter even invited? Winter, what are you doing? You weren't even on the guest list. You can't keep showing up unannounced. Winter is much like my Uncle Robin at Thanksgiving. Does anyone want him there? Well, no. But he's coming. And by the end of this HBO series, Winter finally made it. The only way to get through the last season of this show was to have some White Walker, Johnny Walker on hand. A Scotch whiskey brand, because things, well, things got bad. But enough about epic disappointments. If you got this one right, you're moving on to question 9. In the classic version of Chutes and Ladders, the object is to reach the square marked with what type of number? Even, odd, or rational. In the classic version of Chutes and Ladders, the object is to reach the square marked with what type of number? Even, odd, or rational. This classic board game teaches kids the consequences of their actions, to which I say it's about damn time! If you throw a baseball through your neighbor's front window, then yes, you're going to have to go down a very tall, very steep slide, and no, it will not be fun. Also, this game teaches the reward for good work is more work. You got a good grade on your test? Okay, Bethany, you get to climb this ladder. Yay! No wonder kids listen so well. All of this makes total sense. But in the game, the object is to make it all the way to 100. Truly, one of the most even numbers we've ever seen. But you know what would be odd? If you didn't get this last question right. It is time for the final question. It's question 10. In chronological order from oldest to newest, correctly order the following technology displays in order of invention. LED, e-paper, CRT, CRT, LED, e-paper, e-paper, CRT, LED. We're looking for the chronological order from oldest to newest. Put them in the correct order. What if I told you you have this answer right at your fingertips? You're playing this game of trivia on one of these types of screens right now. You'd be like, duh, Sarah, I have all the answers right at my fingertips because that's how I pick the right answers. With my fingertips? All right, touche, my friends, touche. Well, if you're so smart, why don't you touche the right answer so we can send you home with some of this cash moolah? The oldest display technology on this list is the cathode ray tube, followed by the light-emitting diode, and finishing us off is the deceptively newest e-paper. How about that? We've truly come full circle. What's next? E-stone tablets? We're going to need something monumental to record these winnings. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got paid. We need you back up and in fighting shape again tomorrow, so go hit the showers, displayers. And I'll see you tomorrow on display.